Hello everyone, it's Simmuz, so welcome to a brand new video in the Sims. For today we are doing a beautiful hip shell challenge. So if you don't know hiphiprenee at this point, honestly I don't even know what to say. Go subscribe to her channel. She is gonna be linked in the description down below. You can check her out. She is an amazing creator and builder, and I really like her content, and this is another of her shell challenges. So for this shell challenge, she released this shell. It's called hiphipshell 425 because she is going to tour it. I think this video is gonna come out after she is done touring them. So either she is gonna post the tour on her channel and I'm gonna link that down below, or I'm gonna link her Twitch down below so you can check that out for other streams, or if you want to rewatch it, it should be on her Twitch as well. But she created this shell that is called hiphipshell 425, again as the date when she is gonna tour them. So if this is after April 25th, then sorry, she already toured them. But if it's before, I don't think it's gonna be, but if it is, you can come watch it with us. Anyway, every time she streams, not every time, but basically many times when she's streaming, I'm also in her streams, and so if you want to hang out, definitely that's one of the best spots to be in. So let's talk about this house. So she released this shell and I didn't really like it. I was like, what am I supposed to do with it? It's kind of weird because the bottom part of the house, it's just one square bigger than the top part. So I didn't really, I don't know, it felt like kind of weird, like you didn't really have much space. That was just me, probably. But it was kind of weird to me. But that's what the point of shell challenges is, obviously. So I took it upon myself and I think it turned out pretty nice. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this one. If you want to download it, it is up on the gallery already. You can use hashtag SillySimmuz like you're on YouTube, or use my ID, which is SillySimmuz like you're on YouTube. You can also use hashtag hiphipshell425, which is right there in the corner up. So you can see it and use that. It should pop up pretty easily. And this build, it's called Totally Normal Suburban House, I think, or something similar. I think I called it totally normal house, totally normal suburban, totally normal suburban, which is a totally because I wanted to do something different. I usually like doing like modern builds, and this actually really called for a modern build in my opinion. I could really easily see like the modern touches that I could go with and how I could transform it into a modern house. But I decided to challenge myself and do something that I don't really do that much, which is like suburban, cute, blue, nice, neat homes. Super like basic quote unquote, because like basic, it's a very loose thing to say. I don't think this house is basic. I think it's super pretty. But obviously that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments about the video. I'm super pleased with this house. It looks so good. And you're gonna be like, why is it called normal? Like totally normal. That doesn't sound like it's totally normal. And you might be right, or you might be wrong. I don't know. We'll see in the next part of the video. Like the video is gonna continue and you will see if this is actually normal or if it's not normal. Obviously, I'm trying to point you to the right direction. This is not a normal house. You will see why. But I think like the overall like look of the outside and the roof, I'm so pleased with the roof. It took me so long to get it right. I'm so pleased with it. Honestly, just let me leave comments down below just telling me how beautiful this roof is, because I'm so proud of it. I'm just happy about the roof. That's it. The rest of the house kinda sucks. No, I'm kidding. I like the rest of the house too. But obviously the roof is my favorite part. This looks so good. It took me so long to get it right, guys. I don't know how people like do this kind of builds all the time, because this stressed me out. But it's fine. It turned out well. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it has a nice color scheme in the outside, which it's gonna take a turn because right now it's gonna be like white and blue, and it's gonna get a little bit more gray, which in the end I really like how it looks. So hopefully you guys like it as well. The interior is very old school. So there is like the living room, kitchen separated and a separated living room, but I decided to keep a little bit of a contemporary vibe. Like, this house is definitely like an older house, but still the people that live in it try to like maybe refurbish the kitchen area a little bit, so the kitchen is not super old, and also has like open spaces, like, not open space, but there are archways that look into the living room and the dining room, so that feels like a little bit more of a cohesive space in my opinion. Also, there is an archway in one of the bedrooms. There are 2 bedrooms in this house. There is obviously the master bedroom, and there is a kid's bedroom. There are also 2 bathrooms, one upstairs and one downstairs, and there is obviously a living room, dining room, and kitchen. And also there is a beautiful garden. I don't put in a pool, but it's still super cute, super suburban, very like neat and cute. And I guess my inspiration for this build was basically like a lot of Little Simmuz and Renee's own builds, because Renee does build very much this, like, I'm not gonna say old because it's not like old, but very classic look of houses, because she does a lot of older houses because of her series, the Brief History videos. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm explaining, but I'm gonna explain it a little bit. So she does this series that is called Brief History, where she creates a build based on a true crime story, and usually those stories are kind of older, so the houses look like older, I guess. I guess this controversial opinion, the houses are older in the past, but you know, so this was kind of inspired by that kind of style, and also Little Simmuz, because Little Simmuz, it's like the most known builder for like this suburban. Oh, I hit my phone, sorry guys. I don't know what happened. I hit my phone. I was moving my hands and I hit my phone, sorry. But anyway, Little Simmuz is very known for the old like suburban style homes, so I guess that is also what inspired me, especially in the roof. I guess I watched one of Little Simmuz's video like throughout, like super interested in how she was gonna make that roof, and that's basically why the inspiration came from. Took me a while to get right for this kitchen. I did it in the end. I think it turned out well. It's gonna be a little bit more open towards the dining that it is right now, but you're gonna see it. It's a neat little kitchen. It's nothing crazy. It's not big. It's not gorgeous, but I like it. It's cute. Also, the living room, actually, not the dining, the living room took me so long to get right. I don't know what's happening with me. Lately, I just cannot do living rooms. I forgot how to do living rooms. It's just that I want objects that are not in game. That's the problem. I'm always like out there looking for stuff like, oh, I would like this kind of couch, and there are some couches that kind of look like the ones that I want, but not 100% to. Like, it's a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot. This house also hosts an animal. You can have, I think, a dog. A dog. I confirm. There is, like, you can see right now, I'm placing here in the kitchen. Those are gonna move though. Like an eating mat with a couple of bowls, and also I have added the toys for dogs outside, and also there is the bed for the dog in the parents' bedroom. But yeah, you're gonna see all that coming soon, because right now we're just finishing doing this kitchen. I like doing the whole room at one go, which is something that I realized that I do a lot, which is like I go in a room and I build the entire kitchen, every single piece of furniture, every single detail, and then I move on to the next room, which is something that I'm doing a lot lately. Especially, I used to do a little bit more of all over the place builds, but I guess this works a little, like, for me at least, it works a little bit better. It's a little bit easier to keep focused on one room, especially when I don't have like super like precise idea of what I want to do, and especially when I'm struggling like I did for this living room. You're not gonna see much of that struggle. I think there is still some in it, but I did like cut out a lot of footage. I think I did that living room like, I'm not gonna say 15 times, but maybe 15 times. Not 15, but if I have to be reasonable with a number, I think I redid that room maybe 6 or 7 times. And the 7th time is the one that you are gonna see. Still struggled, but it was so much better. And the reason that it was so much better is because I could focus on other room like I'm doing right now. So I tried the living room a lot of times, didn't work out, I went to the kitchen. And I did the kitchen, I finished it off, I did the living room, I finished it off, I did the little like the pound downs area between the living room and the outside where there is also the door to the bathroom. And then I went back to doing the living room and I did it. And I think this style of building that I started to do works very, very much better for me. Because it's easier for me to keep track of what I'm doing and to, if I'm stuck on something, I can just switch to something else. So right now we're doing the living room. I think my clips got out of order because I definitely finished the like little dependance area at this point. I think. Maybe I'm just wrong, but I don't know. Anyway, there is a neat little TV area right here. I did use some cabinets to do this little TV stand slash like bookcase slash whatever else it is, but yeah, it works out pretty well. That area right here, I turned it into a nice space for a bookcase. You can see right here a neat little nifty little area. And the couch, I pushed it back at the end of the, like, against that wall, you can see right there, which, I mean, in real life, it would be a little bit far from the TV. You're not like very close to it, but I think it works pretty well still. Also, I did realize that that light actually is like literally in front of the couch, so you cannot really like see well the TV in the front of the couch, but who cares? Who cares? You don't want to watch TV when you live in this beautiful normal house. Totally normal, totally not creepy house. That it's totally like just a normal house. So I had this other little space before the kitchen. You can see that it's inside the tower part of the house. So there is another sitting area right there with the, you saw right there, the record player from Get Famous. That's pretty neat. And there's, as you can see, a little sitting area, just something nice. And again, decorating around because I love decoration. I love my clutter, and I really want to do a tutorial. I'm sorry, I talked about this doing tutorials in the other videos as well. So I just finished doing the voiceover for the brothel. If you haven't watched that video, and I was talking about doing tutorials in that one as well. But I really want to do a video on clutter, on how I do my cluttering. Because I know that some people really like it, so I would like to know what you guys think about me doing tutorials in this video as well. I don't know if you responded in the other one, but if you have, I'm gonna read all your comments in both, so you know. Yeah, I decorated this little sitting area. You can see I put some dog treats right there and in the kitchen as well. I think that works out since we do have a dog in this house, so yeah. And here is the area that I was talking about, like the dependance area. It's just a little weird space, like a little back entrance space, I guess it would be. It's not really the back entrance though, because the back entrance would be from the kitchen, but also there is this, like, this is technically the back entrance as well. There are 3 doors to this back, like this house. The front door and 2 at the back, like this right here from the side of the living room slash the bathroom, and the other one from the kitchen. So you can get out of this house in so many ways if you want to, which is cool, I guess. So this area here is obviously going to be the downstairs bathroom. Both bathrooms are full bathrooms, so no half bathrooms in this house. I was thinking about doing an half bathroom downstairs just to have a little bit of an easier layout, especially since we don't really have much space here. But since I could fit this full bathroom, I was like, why not? It's still like technically an half bathroom because you can still have, like, you can still go there and poop and just poop and not have a shower. So why having a shower would be a problem? It doesn't, and it's not a problem. So I decided to do it. And if you don't like it, I don't know why you wouldn't, because it's just a bathroom. There's nothing much about it. So this is the entrance part of the house. Again, this is gonna be a little sitting area, so it's nice to have something to sit, at least to me, when you come into your house, so you can just chill for a second, take off your shoes, hang your jacket, leave your keys, and then like go in your house. So that's why there is a little sitting area here, but there is obviously some decor and some neat stuff here and around. Just little things. And I love that cat statue. I love it. You can see right now I'm gonna change the exterior of the house for a different color. Right now it's gonna be a little bit more greenish, but it's gonna turn a little bit more grayish, and I'm okay with it. It's fine, and I like it. I was gonna go with stones. I really wanted to use stones, but in the end this worked so much better, and I think you guys are gonna like it. If you like it, let me know, because it took me a while to get this color scheme right, especially on the exterior. The interior of the house, it's basically the down floor at this point is completely done. The upstairs I was doing it, but you know, it took me a second. So here is the corridor upstairs. The corridor here is kind of like skinny and narrow, so I didn't want to place too much stuff in it to make it feel too cramped. So there is this bookcase, the other bookcase near the bathroom entrance, and this little sitting area which mirrors the one that is downstairs in the dining room. The dining room, there is this little sitting area, and it's mirrored upstairs right here. So these are the bedrooms. We are gonna do the parents' bedroom first. So the parents' bedroom, again, with the color scheme, it took me a second to get it right. Right now you're gonna see it's very dark and heavy, and I was fine with it. I wanted to bring some more colors in it, and I couldn't really do it with this color scheme because it's not really a red, and it's not really a green, and it's not really a maroon, and it's not really, it's nothing. It's not like a color. So I decided to go with a little bit more of greens and lighter colors in the furniture, and I think in the end it turns out nice. It's a nice little bedroom with some nice little furniture. Nothing crazy. There is a nice pet bed, so you can have your dog or your cat. If you want to add a cat in this house, it's easy. You just need to add a litter, and if you want, maybe a scratch post. But there's definitely the space to do it, so it's not like really a big of a problem. But yeah, and this is basically the parents' bedroom. There is a nice little vanity because I really wanted to do it since we had this little like nook in the window. I was about to say nook cranny. Oh my god. But yeah, we had this little nook in the window, so I decided to place the vanity in there. This is the child bedroom, so I decided to go with a very gender neutral room. It's not like super boyish or super girly. I guess there's a lot of blue, but I really like the blue, and it still feels like it could be for either a boy or a girl. And the idea, since we had this double space, I decided to go with a separated area for like the toys and the activity stuff, and one area for they're just sleeping. So that's exactly what I did. So this part right here that we are doing right now, it's the activity area, quote unquote activity. Well, this area right here is the sleeping area, where this kid still has some stuff here to do, but definitely, like, if they want to have fun, they're gonna go into the other side of the room. And yeah, I think it turned out nice. It's neat, it's little, it's colorful, which I always like for kids' room. And there is a lot of chaos, which again I really like for kids' room. I just like it. It's a neat little room. It's probably one of my favorite kids' room that I've done ever. I just really like it, and I really love that. Oh, we are going in. This is the basement, guys. You know, I was like, this house needs a basement because, yeah, we have a beautiful garden and we have everything, and yeah, I have to just tell you guys. This basement, oh my god. So I wanted to do something cool for this. So I didn't want this to, since Renee does go through the houses in her live stream, I didn't want this house to be just a normal suburban boring house. So I decided to do like a shrine for an ancient god. Is that too weird for you guys? It is. It's weird. So this basement area, it's like an altar. Right now there's like a gnome right there, but I do change it out for this statue right here for Island Living Debug. So that would be like the statue of the ancient god. And there is all this stuff that I found in Debug in front. There are these weird mushrooms hanging around. There is the sword. There are some pin needles. There is like an ancient book from vampires. There's this saw. There are some weeds and some weird like sticks, and it's all grungy and creepy. I love this. It's so dumb. I love it. It's so stupid, and I love it. I love that I did it. It looks super creepy, and it's dumb. I know it's dumb, but I like it. I really like it, and I didn't want to just do a weird, like a normal house. Like, oh my god, this is my normal suburban house. So I decided to go with this weird house. Hopefully you guys like it and don't mind that. If you don't want that, it's easy to delete because it's a whole room. You just click on it and delete it. So it's not a big deal if you don't want it. But it's my favorite part of the house, 100%. Obviously right now we are doing the garden, and I used the garden to cover up the entrance of the basement, because obviously we cannot have like a cover of any sort on top of the stairs. I would love to have like some kind of hatchet opening, because that would be like, if you have like, I don't know if you I'm talking everywhere, but like in the American movies, when there is like a tornado in a movie and they live in a tornado area, they have the tornado like escape hatchet, and I would love something like that, but there isn't in the Sims 4, so I made do with bushes. Also, for landscaping, I decided to use a little bit of Renee's skill. If you don't know hiphiprenee, she does this particular way of landscaping where she paints before doing the landscaping. So I decided to try it out. I think it turned out pretty well. It's not my usual style, but I think I like it, and I think I might do it again. It turned out nice, and it definitely does what it's supposed to do. It covers up the area that it's weird, and it hides the weird like ancient demon god. You know, everybody has a demon god in their basement. Don't you have one? Maybe you should get one. For flowers, I decided to go with these white flowers all over the garden, and oh yes, I do put in rocks, a lot of those. I wanted to like line up most of the areas where flowers are growing, to make them seem like natural spaces that these people decided to plant the stuff in, while the rest of the garden is just garden. Since we don't really have like a pool area, I also decided to do a little like relaxing spot. You can see me right now, I'm doing it here. I do put in also the cover from Island Living. There is a neat little spot for like gardening, and some nice swings for the kid. Yeah, this is more or less the garden, I guess. I do put like, it's basically done. I think we're gonna go into the screenshots right now. And obviously there are gonna be the screenshots of the beautiful, down, dark, deep, and creepy basement as well. So check out those in a second in the final part of this video. Oh yeah, outdoor lighting. I was about to forget that, but outdoor lighting, super important. And it makes it look so much better. Love it. I think we're basically done. Just hiding some stuff. And yeah, here are the screenshots. Basically, yeah, it's a normal, totally normal suburban home. I love the vines on the side, they look great. And yeah, it's super leafy, super nice, super cute, and definitely not creepy or haunted at all. Like, this house is not haunted. I swear, I promise, there is no one haunting this house. Promise. But this is the living room. I really like how it turned out in the end, since it took me so long to get it. I'm so happy. And yeah, this little sitting area, this is the kitchen. It's neat, it's nice. There is a space for your dog to eat, so that's always good. And yeah, you can look through it into this beautiful dining room. I love the dining room. Probably In this house, the dining room is one of my favorite rooms, which is something that I never say because usually my dining rooms are meh, like they're just table and chairs. In this case, I really like it. I just really like it, and yeah, I'm pleased with it. I also really like the kids' bedroom. That's probably one of my favorite room. Just in general, I just really like it. This is the upstairs bathroom. You didn't see me do this one because it's just a bathroom and I usually skip them. I usually just film one if there are more and just skip the rest. This is the parents' bedroom. Super like clean and nice. I love the green accents. It worked out pretty well in the end. I'm pleased with it. And this is the kids' bedroom. Again, super colorful, super nice. I really like it. I probably could have added a little carpet in near the bed, but I do have one here in the activity area, so it's fine. And this is the outside. Here is the door from the kitchen, and this is the other door from the next to the dining space. And this is the garden. It's nice, it's neat. I guess this is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Put on notifications so that you know when the next video is coming out. Go check out, subscribe, and check out hiphiprenee and her streams. She's amazing. She does amazing stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.